On Friday, September 19, 2025, NATO faced one of its most serious airspace violations in years. 3 Russian MiG-31 fighter jets crossed into NATO member Estonia's territory near Violate Island in the Gulf of Finland. The jets remained inside Estonian airspace for 12 minutes, an unprecedentedly brazen breach according to Estonian officials. Italian F-35s, stationed in Estonia under NATO's Baltic Air Policing Mission, scrambled immediately. They intercepted the Russian jets and escorted them out of Estonian territory without further escalation. Moscow denied the violation. Russia's defense ministry insisted the MiG-31s never entered Estonian airspace, claiming they stayed over neutral waters of the Baltic Sea while transiting from Karelia to Kaliningrad, at least 3 kilometers from Estonian territory. Officials cited objective monitoring to back their position. Estonia has now triggered Article 4 consultations, a NATO procedure that allows allies to meet and discuss threats to a member's security. The move signals that Tallinn views the incident not as a mistake, but as a deliberate provocation. The response was swift. NATO and EU leaders condemned the action as reckless, reaffirming their readiness to defend the alliance's eastern flank. Estonia also summoned Russia's diplomatic representative to lodge a formal protest. The aircraft involved, MiG-31 interceptors, are among Russia's fastest and most heavily armed fighters. They typically carry long-range air-to-air missiles, and in some variants, even the Kh-47 M2 Kinzhal hypersonic missile. But in this case, NATO has not disclosed whether the jets were armed or with what. Here are the key facts. Date: September 19, 2025. Aircraft: MiG-31s. Country breached: Estonia. Duration: 12 minutes. NATO response: intercept and escort. Estonia's action triggered Article 4 formal protest. Russia's claim: denies violation, insists neutral waters. This airspace violation comes on the heels of Russian drone incursions into Polish and Romanian airspace earlier this month. Together, these actions are heightening tensions along NATO's eastern borders and fueling calls for stronger air defense systems. Estonia's Prime Minister confirmed that clear rules of engagement are in place. NATO's policy prioritizes intercepting and warning intruding aircraft, but the alliance reserves the right to down hostile planes if they pose an imminent threat or refuse to leave. In this case, lethal force wasn't used, but the signal was unmistakable. NATO is prepared. As the war in Ukraine grinds on and Russia pushes the boundaries of military brinkmanship, each new incursion raises the risk of confrontation. For NATO, the message from Estonia is clear. Allied airspace is sovereign, and any violation will be met with immediate response.